So here we have the Hyundai IX35 Premium Panorama on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you'll see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off inside the boot and then work around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Loads of boot space, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat as well. So we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in wonderful condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are full leather. There's loads to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. Within the speedometer you can see the fuel gauge, and also it will show you what gear the car is currently in. And then in the middle at the top we've got the total miles on this car of 23,086. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we've got stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it'll do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. And then on the right hand side we have cruise control. Beneath that we've got buttons on either side, so we can answer and end phone calls from this side. And this button is the trip computer button, so every push of that will change the information that's displayed just above the total mileage of the car. As you can see, various different bits of fuel economy info available to you there. Over in the centre we've got the main stereo screen. So this car's got FM and AM radio. On top of that you've got a CD player, which you can see just at the top of the unit there. You can connect up an auxiliary device and a USB device should you wish to as well, so plenty of ways to listen to music. On top of that, I mentioned when we were around the back of the car that this car had reversing camera. So that's it there. I've obviously just put the car into reverse and it will come up automatically. Not only will it give you a full colour image, but it will give you the guidelines on here showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that you see. And then on top of that, up on this screen, if I press the map button, this car's got satellite navigation, as you can see just there. Working our way down, we've got dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. That button will turn the air conditioning on, which it is now, or off again, and you can adjust the fan speed from over this side. Then just determine where within the car you'd like the air to blow. We also have a heated driver and passenger seat just there. This button will turn on or off the parking sensors. And then beneath that, we've got two 12-volt charging sockets, an auxiliary input and the USB input that I mentioned previously. And then finally, the fully automatic gearbox. Lastly, I just wanted to talk about the two sunroofs. So they both have blinds that are closable over them should you wish to. They're not just for letting in light either. There's a button up here that will open that whole front section. The rear section is fixed, but the front section, as you can see, will open all the way back. So all that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.